For these artists, it wasn't just about art, it was about resourcefulness. The greatest thing holding Black artists back has never been a lack of talent. It's been the systematic constraints placed on economic independence. The Harlem Renaissance was born out of tension, not just an artistic explosion, but a strategic movement of survival and self-determination. At the turn of the 20th century, Black artists, writers, and musicians faced an American economy that denied them access to capital, publishing, and mainstream patronage. The publishing industry, record labels, galleries, and film studios were either segregated or outright exclusionary. White-led industries profited off Black culture, but rarely compensated Black artists fairly. The greatest minds of the New Negro era were not waiting for permission to create. They built multiple streams of income to fund their artistic contributions while maintaining ownership over their work. Langston Hughes is celebrated for his poetry, but his financial survival depended on his adaptability. He wrote advertising jingles, ghost wrote for wealthy patrons, and published articles in Black newspapers like The Crisis and The Chicago Defender. He also wrote short poems for party invites and private events. Duke Ellington, one of jazz's most enduring figures, wasn't just a band leader. He composed for theater productions, scored early films, arranged music for dance halls, and even provided private music lessons to sustain himself. Aaron Douglas, who is considered the father of Black American art, wasn't solely just an artist. He was an entrepreneur. He designed book covers, created illustrations for Black newspapers and magazines, and even sold hand-drawn greeting cards. His work was deeply tied to the Black-owned press, which provided both a creative outlet and economic support. Zora Neale Hurston, often undervalued in her time, sustained her writing career through anthropology. She conducted folklore research, sold her findings to universities, and secured grants to document Black Southern culture. Her ability to monetize cultural scholarship kept her work alive, and even when mainstream publishing doors were closed. For these artists, it wasn't just about art, it was about resourcefulness. They proved that Black artists could sustain themselves outside of white-controlled industries by leveraging their skills in multiple different ways. The Harlem Renaissance offers a playbook for creative sustainability even in the modern era. At Culturel Collective, we apply these same principles to today's creative economy. Harlem artists understood that we must continue to practice the ways that we diversify income streams, monetize our craft in different formats, own the audience, build within community, and control the narrative. Culturel Collective is not just about making art, but an enduring impact to thrive on our own terms. Drop your own side hustles and strategies in the comments. Join Culturel Collective today to tap into the movement.